We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Marco Estrada starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he gave his ball club 6 complete innings, but didn't stay around for a decision. He'll look to get a W here in this one.
Xander Bogaerts heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston, shortstop, Xander.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And Eric, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
After the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Well, Matt, Hillsdale gets pretty favorable reviews from all parties. I think some pitchers wish he'd give a little more on the corners, but he's usually right more often than they are.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really...
These are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
David Ortiz gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. David Price gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Troy Tulowitzki comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Jays, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
In there, no balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly, and he's retired here, one away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Kevin Pillar will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a while, and yesterday was one of those.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Price is ready. Here it is on 2-0. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Bradley is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, somebody you don't want to test in this outfield, the left fielder. He's got a very good arm, very aggressive, charges balls extremely well, and covers a lot of ground.
Josh Donaldson gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
One strike.
And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jose Bautista would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. After 1, no score. Mookie Betts will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
0-1, here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
The 1-0 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bautista has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now, if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Two-seam fastball that time. He got decent contact on it, but he didn't really extend through it. And this turns into an easy little line-out.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
No score here as we play inning number 2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats, especially as a bottom-of-the-order guy. So this is a good job so far.
Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Jose Bautista strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Price into his motion. It's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and the dangerous Bautista is set down on strikes for the first out.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Oof. I'll tell you, you do not want to buzz this guy's tower.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Chris Colabello is on deck. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
Chris Colabello will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
2 out, nobody on. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Rusney Castillo will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. First pitch of the at-bat. third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
0 for 3 yesterday, 0 for 4 on Friday. He could use a good at-bat here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Pilar. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and that's his first hit of the entire series here, and he makes it a good one, all right. This one clears the wall by plenty. And now, back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, gosh, it's about time.
Standing in now, Blake Swihart.
Blake Swihart.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. That home run believed to be 402 feet all told. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And
they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
In the air out toward right field. Moving under it, Bautista. He's got it 1 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. To short. Tulowitzki gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Digging in to try it again. Hanley Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We played 2.5, and it's 1-0 Boston. Russell Martin will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Price gets his sign. 2-1 on its way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, good chance to get that early run right back. This is a great swing right here. He drives this one all the way out to the wall, and he's into second with a leadoff double.
Devin Travis will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with one out.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Betts has a beat on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
So stepping in, Michael Saunders, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
One out and a runner on second base. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to try to wave that runner around third. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
A really good at-bat here as we watch it again. Look, he finds his pitch, drives it right back up the middle, and with 2 away, that runner doesn't have to hold up and make sure it drops. He's moving on contact, and he's going to wind up scoring easily.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time.
Oh, love it.
So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. David Ortiz is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
The first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Ripped down the first base line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the former World Series MVP.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Saunders is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
Mookie Betts walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
So a runner on first with one out now. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. One run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Full count now. 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
That'll miss to Sandoval, who displays some rare patience that time. It's ball 4.
Well, what's disturbing here is this guy is almost impossible to walk. I mean, there are certain guys in this lineup that you have to go after. If you put it anywhere close, he's going to chase it.
Dustin Pedroia in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
The 0-1 delivery. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Pilar will call everyone off and track it down for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And to this point, these two have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. Jackie Bradley Jr. gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. has to be thinking strikeout here. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Josh Donaldson is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Price sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Nope,
fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Flipped out the other way toward short. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So with the leadoff man reaching base here, let's take a moment to check out this date in baseball history.
It was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
And a ball, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Still 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And the more 3-2 counts they can run up on this guy, the better off they're going to be. The quicker you run up that pitch count, the quicker you maybe get this guy out of here.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1.
That's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. Throw into third, and he is in there.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit all the way, but let's check out the attempt here at first base. I think maybe if he stretches out, he could have knocked this ball down, but instead you see that ball get on just a little too quickly there as he gives it the sliding effort. I think that ball was headed for right field all the way.
Stepping in now, Chris Colabello. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
A pause and the 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Set to deal on 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and he's got to be saying, look, you're trying to be too fine with these guys, and you don't really have to. Just trust your stuff. Trust your defenders behind you, and let's stop giving guys so many free passes.
Russell Martin strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. One and two.
Yeah, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Tap fouled at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And Martin swings and misses that time on a good pitch, and he's gone on strikes for out number 2.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Into the box now, Devin Travis, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The run scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Now you can pretty clearly see he's starting to make some mistakes in location, and they're jumping on him. Here, this is out over the plate, and he doesn't miss it. Lines it for an RBI single.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's Michael Saunders now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. You get the sense that things are starting to get away from him a bit out there.
It all comes from falling behind hitters and then having to come in there with something good to hit. That's going to get you every time.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Betts. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full. The Blue Jays on top, 3-1. Rusney Castillo heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, you know, anytime a guy takes you deep, you can bet that you're going to want to come right back and strike him out the next time up there. And here he does just that, and he does it on 3 pitches, too. Boy, that didn't take long.
In now, Blake Swihart. And he'll take a look at ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts will dig in now, the winner of the American League's Silver Slugger Award for shortstop a season ago. Into the windup and the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors for the Red Sox today. Donaldson's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back to the top of the order now. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Good change up right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound.
Boy, this one might be a case of adding injury to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
0-1's the count.
One out, nobody on. Chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Castillo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Well, you know as well as I do, EK, that there's a big difference between going the other way with a pitch and just flat out being late. That's why he couldn't really drive that ball to right field.
Josh Donaldson will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
1-0.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, even with the bases empty here and 2 away, you still need to be careful here. So he's pitched him smart so far.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Jose Bautista will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Price pauses. First pitch on the way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
A runner on first with 2 away. Just got a piece up the line. He's got it. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays held in check, and it's still 3-1. Hanley Ramirez will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
On the ground up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
David Ortiz will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. So getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Ortiz is retired. 2 down now.
And here's a look now at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he had troubles back in the 4th, but other than that, he's been around what you'd expect.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail it here 3-1. Carson Smith will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Carson Smith.
Edwin Encarnacion will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the sixth.
Edwin Encarnacion.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Ripped down the line. Sandoval has it, and a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, first baseman, Chris Colabello.
Chris Colabello steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two. The 2-1 on its way. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike two. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw over to Ortiz. Gets him two down.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was opportunity for a little while.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Devin Travis will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Pablo Sandoval, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. Donaldson is there now to make the play, and on 1 pitch, Sandoval is retired.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count. 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
And Pedroia behind it a bit as he grounds this one to second. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
And you start to wonder if anyone's going to get on base against him again. That's 10 straight now. He's retired.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Koji Uehara will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Koji Uehara.
Michael Saunders will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far.
Fielder Michael Saunders.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Some guys, you almost do him a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Uehara's ready. 1-0 on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Here's the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
That's just a nasty slider here. Way off the plate. Plays on the hitter's aggressiveness, and he gets him to go after it.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. High pop up. Pedroia is there for it. 2 down.
Oh, man, would he like to have that swing back. I mean, he just missed hammering this ball, but just got underneath it a little bit. He's not going to be happy about that one because even he thought he was right on it.
Josh Donaldson digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays held in check, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Roberto Ozuna will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Roberto Osuna.
Rusney Castillo will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Blake Swihart will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score.
Right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Two and two.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Xander Bogaerts will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
And that misses for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around first, on his way to second now. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Designated hitter.
Down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the bases, but that's good hustle there to get all the way into third base on the triple. Now that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
He's set. Here it comes. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. It is.
Definitely the wrong time to have this happen. I mean, this is just a gift right here. You can see this ball's going to kick right off his glove and bounds away, and that's going to allow that runner to score standing from third.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Two out, nobody on. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Travis is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Jays are out in front, 3-2. Jose Bautista will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
1-0.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Uehara looks in. Here's the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And when you need a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk's not on the agenda. You better bear down right here.
Well, they let him loose on 3-0, but he can't time the splitter. 3-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count, 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Edwin Encarnacion gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And that's where you're going to have to be with that fastball. Like a lot of power guys, this guy is a pull hitter. So he has a lot of trouble getting out in front of that hard stuff. Kind of comes around that pitch when it's up and away like that.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Smoke toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris Colabello.
We'll give you another look at all 8 pitches here in the at-bat. I mean, this was a battle from beginning to end. He took some tough pitches, fouled off a few more, and then eventually he gets his reward with a solid base hit.
Into the box now, Chris Colabello. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Outside, 2-1. To first, reined in to second for 1, and good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. David Ortiz will get his cuts leading off. We've played 8 full. Toronto leads this one 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now
Save situation coming up now as they'll hand the ball over to the right-hander Drew Storen to try to get the final 3 outs. And there now is David Ortiz. He'll lead things off against Storen here in the 9th. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Storen comes set. Here's the 2-0 pitch. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning. And it's a long road back from 3-0.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Chopped at the plate. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly on the first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
With him in there trying to preserve a 1-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach him. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Drops in a strike to start. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Very high, 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit to short. Tulowitzki takes it in. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Two ground ball outs right here to start the ninth. That's as easy as you can make it. Now he's just one out away from picking up the save.
Pablo Sandoval stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Close to 50,000 on their feet here in Toronto. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. He gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 3-2. So long from Toronto.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.